Morning. How you all doing? It is Tuesday, September 9th, about 9:50 a.m. as of recording this video. Excuse me. I made a couple of videos earlier this morning in the truck after I got back from the bus stop, but they would not post. The one wouldn't post, and I decided to just come in here and start over after I had a spot of breakfast and got some phone calls made and whatnot. So, number one, thank you so very much, Miss Jan. You called it. My folks came out yesterday to take me to the heart doctor, which I did not get to go see. I'll explain that momentarily. But my mom was sitting here at my kitchen table, and I told her what you said, and to see if she can look at her labs on her portal. And turns out she had several indicator markers that she could have potential kidney disease, potential failing kidneys. I don't know if they're failing. We don't know that yet, but things could be starting. And there was nothing concrete, just indicators that said this could mean bad kidneys going bad, stuff like that. And like I said, there were several markers that said that, yeah, this was a potentiality. And nobody at the hospital over in Palatka talked to her about this at all. Nobody said anything about it, nothing. Which blows my mind because here at UF Flagler, up at Mayo, whenever they pulled labs on me, they would go through every lab that was abnormal, and explain to me exactly what this was, what's this mean, we have to do this, we have to do that. Very thorough. Nobody said anything to her about this over in Palatka. So she's got an appointment with her doctor tomorrow, and she's going to go see her primary care and bring this up and say, we need to figure out what this is. We need to catch this now. So thank you so very much, Miss Jan. I didn't even think about it because I'm used to, if any of my labs are off, the doctors tell me. They explain everything to me. And also the way the portal for the hospital over there in Palatka works, it was completely bass-ackwards from anything I'm used to, here in UF, St. Augustine, Mayo, the portals, and the lab results are all very straightforward. She was having to bounce all around to look at different lab results. Whereas everything I'm used to is just a list, that drops down. So yeah, she may have some problems with her kidneys, and you caught that. So thank you again so very much, Miss Jane. I know Miss Sherry you were saying, please don't wait to go to the hospital. These are warning signs your body is giving you. Or wait to go get seen by the heart doctor, rather. I did not see the heart doctor yesterday. I could not. My insurance is not active. I am going to get the dual complete back. That is going to happen. knock on wood, thank the powers. But it hasn't happened yet. I could still be looking at mid-October before I get my insurance back. What I have right now is this program called Well Care through WellMed, which is like a supplemental program at its best. This is the program that I could refill all of my prescriptions, but it would cost me well over $1,000 to do so. And it's what I have active to go see a doctor or a specialist. And they pulled up my information. I was all set and ready to go to the cardiologist yesterday, waiting on my folks. And they called me and they were saying that they pulled up my billing information and that I had, WellMed, WellCare, also attached to AARP, which I'm not sure why that's there because I never did anything with AARP. I thought you couldn't even utilize it unless you were 55. I don't know. But they said that with your coverage, we can't see you without a referral. And I explained to them, well, my dual complete is coming, it's active. I've actually got a Medicare number or Medicaid number now. Medicare. I've got the number now. So it is coming. It's definitely happening. I just, it's not active yet. So, can we bill it? Because, I can't, I need to see this doctor, but, I can't pay out of pocket. I don't have it. And she said, well, she looked up the number and she said, yeah, but it's not active. My only active insurance is this WellCare. And on WellCare, they can't see me without a referral, which, really grinds my gears because I'm an established patient of this doctor. I've been seeing Dr. da-da-da for, years now. And I have an established history with this cardiology group. But they won't see me without a referral, so I've got to go to another doctor to tell them that yes, he does have these heart problems, and then go back and see that doctor. So I can't see my heart doctor until the insurance kicks back in. It just is. And what I'm dealing with isn't really, I would not call it warning signs of an impending problem, because these are symptoms that I've been dealing with for years already. It's just that they are more prevalent and more frequent now because the medication that I've been put on to handle them, I've had to minimize. I've had to take, I've got 2 different heart medications I'm supposed to take twice a day. I've had to take it once a day. I will be out of everything, before my insurance kicks back in. And that's what's happening. I'm not getting enough of the medication that has been, suppressing these symptoms and keeping me kind of healthy. And that's what I'm dealing with. So it's not like, something bad's going to happen any day now, which, it could. Something bad could happen. I could be on every freaking heart-saving drug in the world and I could still, something bad could happen. But this isn't alarming. It's not new. This is stuff I'm used to. I'm just having to deal with it more often because I'm not getting the correct amount of medication that I need. Coffee break. Somebody had also mentioned something about, just go see your doctors because Medicaid will back pay by like 3 months or something like that. I think it's like 3 months. Yes, Medicaid will do that. The problem is most of my doctors won't bill me. Most of my doctors that I see require payment on delivery, cash on demand. Especially the cardiologist, which is why I haven't gone, or not the cardiologist, the ophthalmologist. I've got a lot of ologists. The ophthalmologists